Happy Friday. It's Labor Day weekend. It's Friday. We're all excited about that. If you don't remember my face, I'm Mrs. Thomas, and I teach Biology, Biomed 2, Biomed 3, and Freshman Seminar. I had this idea last week that maybe I would do a quick video every couple of weeks as like a little newsletter of what is happening in room 230. So Biology, Biomed 2, Biomed 3, Freshman Seminar, lots of things are happening in room 230. I don't have time to type all this out, but I could just tell you real fast what they're learning and what we're doing and how you can help them study and that kind of stuff. When's our test coming up? So I'm just going to give you, I'm going to shoot for 3 minutes, you guys, and then that's it, quick little video. So I'm going to jump right into it. A couple of all school announcements. Freshman map testing starts on Tuesday, and it's not for biology yet for a couple more weeks on that, but math map, I believe, starts next week. So if they're stressing about testing, it's a measure of academic progress. It doesn't count for like graduation or anything, but we use those numbers to see their progress from beginning of the year to the end of the year, 1 year to the next, etc., to make sure they're learning and growing, right? Okay, so that's that. And then the bigger thing that they probably care more about is homecoming. Homecoming is earlier this year, maybe because we started school later, I don't know. It starts on the 12th, is homecoming week. Lots of dress-up days, so be chatting with your kiddos about what they need for those dress-up days. And you can check the website, you can check like the Instagram, all that, and it has like a list of which days are what. I don't remember all of them, but they're out there. So ask your kids so you're not 10 p.m. trying to find some sort of neon shirt for Neon Day. So that's all school announcements. What are we learning in the different classes? Okay, so first thing, biology. What are we learning in biology? Your kids are going to say nothing. I already know all this stuff. They don't. We're reviewing some things, yes, but we are learning some new things. So we were talking about claim evidence and reasoning. We're talking about the difference between a regular theory and a scientific theory and how that's even different than a scientific law. We're looking at models, not like a model like this, like a model of a cell, but more of a conceptual model of how to explain how things work. So that's a new thing for them this year in biology. We did some root word studies, asked them about one of their root word mashup words. They were fun and creative. We've learned a lot of new terms in the last few days, so we are going to have a vocab quiz on either the 9th or the 12th, depending on if it's A day or B day. So over the next week, they should be studying their vocabulary. Biomed 2, human body systems, they should be studying vocabulary too. We started the year with looking at all the different body systems and how they're interconnected. They each had to do amazing facts about one body system. So ask your kid, what amazing fact was yours about the nervous system or whatever they had. I truly believe that we have to ask our kids these questions, because if you just ask them, what'd you learn at school? Nothing, and it's fine. And so, like, I think I already said that, but ask them questions and be specific, and now you're going to be in the know. So in Biomed 2, we're learning a lot of directional terms and regional terms. So ask them to describe where their wrist is compared to their shoulder, or where their belly button is compared to their clavicle. So if they can describe those terms, and then we're going to get into regions in the next couple of days. They started them last class. So lots of practice. It's like 42 vocabulary words, but it's a building block for the rest of the year. On Tuesday, we're going to have the autopsy of a pickle, and so that's a fun little activity that we're going to do where we use all of those directional terms. All right, we're at minute 4, sorry. Okay, last class, no, 2 more classes. Biomed 3, medical interventions. We're doing a case study about Sue Smith, and it'll be about her whole family throughout the year. But right now, Sue is a college student who is sick. She has flu-like symptoms, and so does other people on her floor at her dorms. And so we're looking at how diseases spread, what's a pandemic, that's interesting, how do we identify a bacteria or virus or something based on its genetic code. So we've just finished up a virtual lab that is kind of boring, I'll be honest, but it's intense, and there's a lot of technology involved, so there's a lot of steps that they had to watch and go through with the virtual lab to get ready to do the real hands-on thing coming up. So we'll be looking at that a little bit more and building off of that case study in the next couple of weeks. Freshman seminar, we just introduced work days, and the kids did great. They're working on what they need to work on, and they've had a little bit of work time. We did a Friday fun thing today. a lot of like how to be a Douglas High School student is still happening. So there's a few lessons and things like that that we'll go through, but we'll get into a better pattern of Mondays and Tuesdays are lessons, Wednesdays and Thursdays are work days and email days, etc. So hopefully in this 5 minutes and 15 seconds, you've heard something new that your kids didn't tell you what was going on in school, and I hope that you all have a fantastic weekend. If you have any questions, please email me or send a message on Remind.